Hey guys, so we're back in front of the art museum and basically we just wanted to touch base because you are getting your client briefing next week. So you're going to find out more about your client, the UQ Art Museum, and what they're going to want you to do and get a general idea of where you need to go from there.
And one of the first steps that you'll be required to do is some primary and secondary research. So your primary and probably your best source of information is getting out on the school grounds and just interviewing people. It's something that you can get done in about an hour if you put your mind to it. And last year, people really overcomplicated this process. If you just take an hour out of your day and just have some courage and go up to people and ask them, yeah, there'll be some people who knock you back, but more times than not, people are more than willing to assist. We recommend either doing like a paper survey, or you can try using like a SurveyMonkey on your iPad and bringing it around campus with you as you go. But just as a caveat to that, the internet drops out sporadically throughout campus. So that's something you'll have to consider. That's why paper is always a good option.
And to kickstart your research, we put together this short video for you. Enjoy! So we're doing a project for the UQ Art Museum. Can we ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. The first is that, do you consent to being filmed?
Yes.
Awesome, fantastic. Aiden, take it away.
So, did you know that we have a UQ Art Museum?
I have seen it, yeah.
Really?
Just
And
walking past, yeah.
purely from walking past?
Yeah.
Not from any other information that you've seen on campus about it?
No, I haven't seen much on campus at all about it.
Oh, okay. And do you think in the future you would go into it?
Yeah, I'd love to have a look.
Yeah. What's one way that you think students can become more engaged in that?
I think definitely the advertising would be something that would get people's attention and get them to just come in and have a look if they're interested or something like that. Yeah.
Great. That's all we need to
That's
ask.
it. Oh, thank you
Thanks
so
very
much.
Thank you so much for your time.
That's all good.
So did you know about the art museum? Awesome. How would you hear about it?
I visited it in high school.
Oh, no way.
But Indra High brought us here to go there.
Oh, that's awesome. Have you been back since? No.
I haven't.
Why do you think that is?
I don't really come here a lot when I'm not actually doing uni, like my classes and stuff, so I just don't really have time to kind of pop in.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you know about the study space?
No, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your time.
That's okay.
Thank you. See you later.
Yeah.
So, did you know that we have an art museum here on campus?
Yeah, I know, but I've never been to here before, I think.
And do you know where it is?
Is that, it's not far from here, right?
It's not far from here at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually behind you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know that it's near from here.
Oh, it's actually right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you obviously knew about the art museum. How did you find out about it?
Because, every time I go to school, from this way I can see this obvious building. Yeah, it's quite magnificent, I think. Yeah. And if I have free time, I'm willing to go to visit it, I think.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
really good. Yeah. And do you think if there was more information about the art museum on campus, that it would help bring students in?
Actually, I don't think there are many staff, to giving the flyers or something like that to give the students. Maybe I think you can public a lot, to let the newcomers to know where the location of the art museums, and they have the interest to visit, I think. Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
Okay,
Thank you
yeah.
so much for your time. Really
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks.
it.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Okay, yeah,
See you later.
Come
So
take
first of all,
the time.
did you know that we have a UQ Art Museum?
Oh, what?
An art museum?
Yes.
Yeah. And how did you?
I went into the tiny house the other day, and the girl working in there was telling me about it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So other than that, though, you hadn't heard about it before?
Not before I went into the tiny house, no.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Sorry. Yep,
Yeah.
continue. I'm
Sorry
just
about that.
That's
No,
really
it's
cool.
okay.
No, because there is a problem on campus where not many people are actually aware of it. So do you think if students were given like more information, flyers about it, that it would
No,
help increase?
I work in like hospitality and business. I think you need more attention. Like the art museum's right there, right?
Yes.
I think you need more attention on the field. So students are looking and they're like, oh my gosh, what's that? And then they're curious, so they want to investigate.
Yeah.
Because I look at this building, I'm not really sure what this building is. I just know it's classrooms. So I'm assuming that's also a classroom.
Okay.
That's actually a very
That's
good
really-
point. Thank
that's a really
you.
good
That's
point.
You're welcome.
Thank you
awesome.
for your time. Really appreciate
Oh,
it.
you're welcome. Good luck on your project.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, thank you.
About it elsewhere.
No, not at all. I just walked past it. I've never seen it, like gone inside or anything.
And what do you think are some ways that could bring students in?
Maybe some more like exhibitions or something like that, or maybe some more like functions or something. Maybe.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good
Awesome.
idea.
Great. Thanks, man. That's
Awesome.
Thanks for your
See you later. Have a
time.
nice
All
day.
good. Yeah, you too.
Going back a few weeks ago, they had the chairs at the front of the museum, deck chairs, and that seemed to be a big draw card. So do you think more
That sounds like it was.
setups like that could help
Yeah,
bring in?
Yeah.
I think so. I also think like food incentives are really good because I was actually had a conversation with a guy and he was telling me about how there was some way to get like a free coffee inside the art museum.
There's no some way, you just walk in and the coffee machine's right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Totally. So if that was
Free
made,
coffee.
like, more public, like
Yeah.
people would be like, oh, I wouldn't have to go to Wordies or something to get my coffee.
What about some involvement from your classes? Because you both are engineers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that there's any way that the art museum could join with engineering and do maybe a joint project or anything?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it'd have to tie in pretty well with the curriculum, I guess.
Yeah. It's a tough line to walk, hey, because it's a big difference between arts and engineering.
Quite a big difference,
Yeah.
And if there are any art exhibits that's specifically related to engineering, do you think that would also help?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
people, you get attract more engineers.
Yeah.
I guess the question would be whether, like, I don't know, from my perspective, if it was had an exhibition of engineering stuff that was sort of relevant, that would definitely that'd be pretty interesting.
So how'd you hear about it?
It's not there, is it?
No,
that's
it's
the
over there.
Anthropology Museum. It's over there, yes.
Yeah.
I walked there in O Week because I was really hot and it was airconned, and that's how I found it.
Oh, have you been back since?
No, I haven't.
Oh, really?
I'm yet to get back there.
Do you think that there's a reason for that, or?
Haven't had the time, but I would love to, just to be able to get away from doing work. and
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely. Do you think that there's something they could do to draw students in more?
Have students know about it because I found it by accident. So making students aware that it's actually there and it's a space that they can go to just relax and see some art and get away from working.
Yeah, absolutely.